now, from Wise Guy Record Studios, it's Detroit Life Live.
Stop.
Yo.
Detroit.
My mic's loud.
The Motor City.
That's right, damn it.
It's who we are.
Gotta push a little bit.
How
He
we
couldn't
build,
even make it 10 seconds.
inspire, empower, and strive for greatness.
Detroit, what?
It's doing what they say you can't.
Believe.
Even if no one sees it.
Danny.
It's not giving up.
Part by Danny.
It's the drive to rise up. Refusing to quit. That's the unstoppable force of Detroit. That's the Detroit life.
That is correct. That is the Detroit Life. Welcome to the Detroit Life Live Show. I'm your main man, Chris Rand. Don't play yourself. Show 144. Good energy around you. And Danny Vitani right next to me is the perfect, great energy around me. Hope you guys are having a phenomenal Monday. What is up? What is going on? What's cracking?
Yes, we want to thank everyone for tuning in. Make sure that you tune in every Monday night at 8 p.m. to see us banter back and forth and talk about news and all that jazz. Thanks for tuning in. David's tuning in. Veronica, also known as Lauren. Nice to see you again. My mom's here. Caroline's here.
Caroline! Little Mogul's watching. And Caroline, what's up, doll?
Yes. Russell, thanks for tuning in. Amanda, Sarah.
I don't know where you're seeing all this. Oh, wait, here we go. Sarah, what's cracking? Debbie, what up? Well, if you don't know now, you know. We're Detroit Life Live, giving you that positive vibes, talking, bantering back and forth. And Danny, I heard you had an amazing weekend over the weekend. That's top news right now. I can't wait to get into this.
Yeah. Well, my weekend was not so amazing.
Well, you're live.
So
You're breathing.
I am alive. Yes. We had a house fire, and it was devastatingly chaotic. And so, but we are all alive, and everyone's okay.
Thank God.
But yeah, so that's gonna be the source of my weekend itinerary for the next few weekends, and figuring out how to take care of all that. So, but thank you so much to everyone who found out about it and reached out and offered help and stuff like that. I really appreciate it. We're just trying to figure it all out, but I am glad to be alive. So, and I'm glad that
Yeah, for sure.
that David and Bentley are okay. So.
That's kind of crazy. I originally thought maybe the gift that Aaron gave you might have left that plugged in and had a fire because of that device. I don't know. So I'm glad everything's okay.
Yes, everything. It was an electrical issue. They were trying to get it all figured out and
I did no electrical work on our house, so.
Yeah, no, it just happened and but it's all good though. We're getting it done. So yeah, that was what happened to me this weekend. That took up all of my weekend just dealing with that. So what about you? What was your weekend like?
Okay. Well, if you're just tuning in right now, we're Detroit Life Live. Please like and share this.
Yes.
And if you do, you will be entered to win a possibly free Detroit Life t-shirt.
Possibly free.
And I will give you a hug.
You will be entered to win yourself a Detroit Life t-shirt. And at the end of this show today, we will announce who won the t-shirt last week. So if you shared last week's video, it could be you. So make sure you stay tuned in all the way through till the end.
I feel like I haven't seen you in a week.
I know. I think I just unplugged something.
It's been like 2 weeks.
Oh,
Danny's
that was my
unplugging
mic.
things over here.
That was my ears. I'm good. I just hit it with my foot.
And does anybody want to hear about my weekend? Because I do exactly the same thing every weekend. I did a whole bunch of new designs. We drop in some new lines real quick. Soon.
Just give him the gist.
Well, I was at a karate tournament over the weekend. Little Sadie came out. It was amazing. Big shout out to Jamie Serrato. What up, man? Appreciate you letting me come out. We were there with Flip Your Lid. Flip Your Lid was in the building. I was the first one there. Last one to leave. Working hard as I do usually. All the time. So yeah, I was at a karate tournament. Did some designing. We got the new Detroit Life t-shirt that dropped. I posted a link in the description. And it just says Detroit. But the thing is, it says Detroit. It comes in like 4 different colors, and it's got a line through it, like a little sexy, little high-end luxury line. I call that like a luxury line, like stay in your lane, you know, like stay in your lane. Just saying. So, yeah, make sure you guys check that out. DetroitLifeGear.com. Don't play yourself. Go there right now, and at checkout, punch in, type in get to a computer, put in Detroit Life Live 20, and you get 20% off your order right now.
Yes, and we also want to
Yeah.
send out lots and lots of prayers. We've been watching the TV and the updates on it, but we know that the Notre Dame Cathedral was up in flames, massive fire. So
Yeah, another fire, Danny. What up?
I know must be that time. I don't know, and we're not even sure. I've been trying to keep up with the news, but they weren't. Last I checked, they weren't sure what started the fire. But luckily, I believe it. Like I said, as far as I know, no one was hurt, no one was killed, and so lucky for that. That's good. At least.
Did your school catch on fire too?
Yep, I know. That's so weird. That is a lot of fires. Anyway.
Well, my brand's on fire. We got to cool it down. No, I'm just joking.
Right. Yeah. But yeah, prayers for them and everything, everybody going through that and stuff. And that's such an iconic building, hundreds of years old. And it's sad. That's a really sad thing. But
Yeah.
luckily no one got hurt. So.
Well, positive vibes only. Get that great energy around you, and yeah, be good. Danny, what'd you do different? You look good today. What happened?
Oh, thanks.
But you did something. I said that earlier.
I know. He's like, earlier, he's like, what'd you do different? And I said, I think I used different eyeshadow color. He's like, oh, because you look better than normal. I'm like, thanks.
I meant that in a good way. In a
well-
really respectful,
I didn't take it that way.
You look like shit the rest of
Right. Thanks for cleaning yourself up today.
No, I usually do because I'm always like hot and sweaty because this place doesn't have good AC and I'm
I
always
think
hot.
it feels great in here, so I don't know what you're complaining
likes it
about.
warm.
I know. The hotter
But
the
when
better.
you're a guy, you get hotter faster.
Well, your spikes should keep you cool. I don't know
No,
what's...
those probably melting. Sadie's got more hair than I do, I think,
Little Sadie.
and she was just born.
Oh, she's so cute. I love her.
All right, so what's first on the list? Danny Soprani by
So,
Danny.
today's holidays, we have McDonald's Day. And yes, that is the McDonald's that you're thinking of.
Gross.
Yes. And it's also World Art Day, which...
Why didn't we go there to celebrate?
I don't know.
Could have got
That's
you a
usually,
large
that's
fry.
usually our date place, ain't it? McDonald's?
Yeah. Danny's large fry and a McChicken or a McDouble. No, you get a chicken, right?
A McChicken with extra mayonnaise and extra pickles.
Yep.
And also
Mr. Pickles.
a cheeseburger.
Yep.
Yeah, see?
Yep.
It's also World Art Day and also Titanic Remembrance Day because today in 1912 the Titanic sank. So that's interesting. Also, birthdays for today. Emma Watson from Harry Potter turns 28 today. Seth Rogen is 36 and Chris Stapleton is 40. And then other today in history facts. 1912 Titanic sank today in 1912. Today in 1947, Jackie Robinson became the first ever African-American player in the Major League Baseball. And today in 2013, the Boston Marathon bombings happened. So there's been a lot of different, this day really is kind of a gray day. There's been a lot of tragedies that have happened on this day in different years. But, we're staying positive because that's who we are, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
I've got your
the-
large Coke.
Oh, well, you're fired. So,
Well, I just got reminded to not rehired.
do you want me to go over some news stories, or do you have some
Yeah.
stuff you want to hit?
Go ahead, Danny, before these bugs attack me, because we got roaches and bugs in here.
Well,
There's one. Golden what? Butthole?
no, we're not talking about that anymore.
Sorry, go ahead.
A 25-year-old man and his 46-year-old mother were arrested at Walmart in Eau Claire, Wisconsin, after she was allegedly performing karate while he allegedly stripped nude inside the store. You can't make this stuff up, people. You can't. This is real life. A guy and his mom just nude in Walmart. Unreal.
That's bananas.
Also,
I was telling you to put Danny on camera, just Danny,
oh,
because she looks so good today. Make sure you get her.
I'm on
it's
it.
me.
I have a sweaty forehead.
It's me, Annie.
And I'm trying to kill these bugs and roaches, so get her.
Oh, well,
All right, sorry about that.
they can't hurt you. They're just gnats. So,
Close them.
if any of you have been keeping up with the Wendy Williams drama, she has.
I missed that.
She has officially filed for divorce after a lot of different rumors about her and her husband.
I didn't know
getting
she was
divorced.
married.
Yep, she is, and she's been married for a long time, and so she's getting divorced. She's just not happy anymore. So you go, girl. Whatever makes you happy, you do it. Also,
That includes a sex tape, just saying.
we.
Sorry, go ahead.
We've begun the last season of Game of Thrones. So no spoilers, people, please, because I still have a lot to catch up on. And I try to stay off, seeing people's Facebook posts because I know somebody's going to ruin something. And I have a lot to go still to catch up. So, yes. But that has started, and we're all excited. This was really, this really shook me up a little bit. So Poppy
I have that effect.
An Australian kitten miraculously survived a 30-minute cycle in the family washing machine. A little kitten.
30 minutes?
Yeah.
Wow.
30 minutes, and she's fine. She didn't have to go. I don't think she even had to go to the vet. I don't know how she survived that. Like a little kitten. Like, that blows my mind. That's crazy. Oh, Marcia says, watching from Florida. My heart's always in Michigan. Oh, thank you so much. Larry says, we were watching from the Davison Eagles tonight. I used to play there.
Whoa.
Fun.
What is that, like a building or something?
Yeah, it's an Eagles club.
Okay, I forgot, man. I did not know.
Okay, let's see.
Make sure you share this, please. Share, like, and love it. And Danny here will give you a kiss. Just like that. Winning.
A multimillionaire lawyer who recently bought an entire island in the Florida Keys for $8 million was accused of shoplifting from a Kmart on his island.
Thought Kmart closed.
No. Andrew,
blue light specials?
not there anyway. Andrew Lippy is accused of stealing about $300 in goods.
Did he give him lip after?
Would you listen to the whole story? $300 worth in goods from his local Kmart in Florida. Police say Lippy bought a $165 Keurig coffee machine and returned it the next day. But when the workers opened the box, they did not see the Keurig machine. They
man.
saw a basketball.
Good
he
man.
replaced it with a basketball. Oh, God. And then, let's see. Police report says Lippy allegedly bought 2 boxes of light bulbs and returned those items for a refund. All the light bulbs had been replaced with different brand of light bulbs when returned, the police report says.
Can I get a refill, Aaron? Thank you.
That's so crazy.
Yeah.
Did you really think that a basketball is going to feel the same as a Keurig?
Possibly until you open the box.
I don't know. And he has all the money. I mean, he's got $8 million to buy this island.
I think he's just bored. He wanted something to do. Yeah. Catch me if you can.
Right. He just needed some excitement in his life. I don't know. That's so weird.
Well, you want excitement, go to Lover's Lane, brother.
That's
there you go.
Light bulbs.
Yeah, just buy the light bulbs you want.
It's like $4 for a box of them now.
He's claiming that he had nothing to do with that, but it's happened. There's been a few different.
Maybe one of the employees did it. Inside job alert.
I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. I mean, there's no proof there, but I'm going to guess that he did that.
Well, if you guys ever had a story like that or shoplift, somebody that's happened or something, leave a comment right now.
Yeah,
and while you're at it,
if you
share it.
shoplift, let us know.
Yeah, once I robbed a 7-Eleven and I went in there with a bag and took everything, filled it up, and left.
Oh my gosh. Well, we want to thank our sponsors, Wise Guy Record Studio, which is where we record here every time we do this show. We record here at Wise Guy Record Studio. Check them out online.
Damn.
Make sure you call up if you're looking to record yourself something. Savvy Styles, best photographer around. Also, New Era clothing brand, Goat Promotes, and Detroit Life clothing brand. Ta-da!
Number 1
which is what we're wearing.
brand on the planet. Don't ever play yourself.
That's what we wear all the time.
Yeah.
Yes. And I also have listed some really interesting and fun debate questions that we can go over
I
today.
got a big one, so I'm going to go first.
No, you're not. I've already heard yours. You're not doing that.
But nobody watching have heard this.
Yeah, but they don't need to hear it. I've already heard it, and it's not a good question.
It's a very good question.
It's
We're going to talk
not.
about it.
No.
Yes, we
But
are.
we-
But go
the
ahead
de-
first, Danny. We're going to talk about this.
The debate questions
It's a difficult one.
I don't even...
Aaron can't relate because he's never been in this situation, but everybody watching will. So you go first. Let's get it.
I guess when you were explaining it earlier, I didn't really understand what your question was. It was just like...
It's a debate about what you do and how do you feel.
Okay, well...
That's all I'm saying.
The debate questions we had last week went over so well that I decided that we were going to make that an official thing as far as Detroit Life Live goes. What are you doing?
Nothing. I'm listening.
Well, let's see. Okay, so first, my question is, and we want everyone to, chime in and let us know what you think. Does violent video games have a negative effect on children?
Hell yeah, it does.
Do you think so?
Kill, kill, kill. Yeah.
Do you think that makes them more violent?
Of course.
In real life?
There's a fact. That's a fact.
But you have to give us...
Some of the... Okay,
There's no facts.
There are, because some of the people that went up and shoot up the school or whatever, I think there was whatever it was. There was something where they shot up the school or something. They're like, yeah, I played the video game.
That's okay, but you can't pin that. There's a lot of kids who play that
It's
game that don't go out and
violent.
kill people.
It is violent.
It is violent. I know. But I don't think I don't think if a kid does that makes them violent.
I'm not saying it makes them violent, but that puts a thought in their head to react it out.
You think so?
Yeah, of course.
maybe it's an outlet
So
that they can get it out
if you're
there.
around hookers all day, I mean, don't you think your siblings are eventually going to want to be around hookers?
What?
Yes. It's the same principle, yes.
You think if you had a pancake and 2 mints, that's about as much
Yes.
sense as that makes.
The point being, yes,
It
Danny,
is
it's
a
a
product
true.
of your environment.
Yes.
We want to
If you know
know.
cocaine and heroin and now drugs, yes, it is.
We want to know what you think. Personally,
The parents are giving these kids this stuff to do this.
I think that I don't think that it is necessarily the cause of what makes kids violent, because there's a lot of kids that play that you don't have a problem with them, and sometimes maybe that's an outlet for their anger. I don't know, but I feel like you can't pin one thing you heard on a news story about the kid that decided to be violent and he played violent video games. That doesn't necessarily mean it's because of that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
Well,
Danny.
I'm saying, I think it's a combination of a few things, and that's one of them.
Right. I think
Because-
I think it could be
Desensitizing humanity altogether of the value of life
Well, Marsha.
is being taken out by violence in entertainment.
Okay, I'm not saying watch Sesame
In
Street,
in
but
in movies, in music, and video games, they've devalued the value of human life.
well,
Marsha says, yes, it makes them stupid, and also violence begets violence. And I agree that, yes, I mean, you can't necessarily shield a kid because then when, the world's just going to take over anyway, and they're going to become an adult and see what they see anyway. But
that is true.
I understand what you're saying, Marsha, absolutely. And then Dave Milk says, parents need to parent and get kids back outside. Yes, I agree. But
Yeah, get off the cell
specifically,
phones.
what do you think about violent video games? So while you guys are chiming in about that and letting us know what you think about that,
I just got to put this out. Something's causing it because never had this problem in the
I think
early
it's,
Western civilization from the 1930s since they had public schools.
yes, I
They'd
mean,
never thought of this ever happening, kids shooting up schools.
I feel like between all the things they are seeing on TV and stuff like that, I don't think it's necessarily pointed directly to violent video games. You know what I mean? I can't say that that's the reason, but it could have something to do with that. I'm not ruling it out. I'm just saying, I don't think it's factual like you seem to think it is over there. Wake up!
Well, let's
Having a long day.
Give the listeners a chance to chime
Yes.
in.
Well, chime in because I got a new sponsor alert. Doot, doot.
Let us know.
I need the
Well,
sirens.
while we're waiting,
Change the subject.
New sponsor
Go
alert,
ahead.
Simply Sadie 2019. Make sure you guys look her up. Sadie was just born 2 days ago. And Simply
Oh, I was
Sadie
like 2 weeks or 2 days.
2019. Make sure you guys like her page. That's my daughter. Don't play yourself. Treat yourself.
and she's so cute. I love her so much.
All right, well, you guys are chiming into that. Lance, what's up? Thanks for tuning in, brother. Appreciate it. Let's talk about some big news going on in Sterling Heights. No, not about the Golden Butthole. What I wanted to talk to you guys about is Jeepers. This has been all over the news everywhere. You heard about this, Danny?
I have not. Tell me all about it.
Congratulations, you played yourself. Now listen, Jeepers is located at Lakeside Mall. They finally went in there, the city and the state. They closed down Jeepers because of unsafe rides. So think of this. You're a mom.
Oh, is it like a little indoor amusement park?
Yeah, you go to Lakeside and your kid gets on a ride, and you find there's missing parts, half the stuff's broken, the seatbelts don't work, so they finally got shut down. Now I know a lot of people watching know about Jeepers, and I know you're around the area. What do you guys think about that? I'll tell you one thing, my kid's not going over there.
I feel like there should be someone that comes in like religiously to check all that stuff, because you cannot.
Well, that's why they got fined and shut down, because failure to properly inspect and document daily on the rides.
Yeah, like it should be a daily thing, because you just don't know. Things could come loose, and one little slip up,
Like,
and you're,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
What
exactly.
are you-
You said things come loose. That's absolutely true. And it makes you ask these other questions about these pop-up carnivals.
Yeah,
These pop-up carnivals, I hate them. They're just...
I love carnivals, not for the rides.
know,
I
but
just
listen,
love the atmosphere.
So
Cities have.
all I'm saying is this, while you're waving the bugs and roaches around, that pop-up carnivals, first of all, I don't think they're too safe, because these rides that come up and down, they're supposed to be maintained really, really well. Now, you work for a carnival, you make $5 an hour, maybe, get a, stuffed animal here and there. Are you going to properly inspect all this? No, you're not. And you own the carnival, you're not going to do it. So what do you guys think about that? I think the carnival, the carnival's got to go, and definitely Jeepers got to be shut down. We shut them down.
No.
Can I get a beat? Can I get a soundtrack or something?
No, I don't think that carnival should be shut down. I think
Yeah, it
carnival
should.
should be better inspected, just like any other, form of entertainment. In that way, where you're putting, lives at risks and stuff like that. So I definitely think it should be better inspected. But
Well, yeah.
they should not get rid of carnivals. You crazy?
Yeah, get rid of them.
No, remember that was one of our first shows together, the Sterling Heights. Remember?
You mean Sterling Fest?
Or Sterling, yeah.
We didn't go on a ride together.
No, but that.
Okay, we went on the Ferris wheel, but we weren't supposed to tell anybody.
No, the whole festival, like a whole carnival, was so fun. Like I would never want to get rid of stuff like
Ride
that.
the golden butthole.
I love that
That's
stuff.
just here.
I don't go on the rides, but I love the carnivals.
All right, I'll get you one of those elephant ears this
No,
year.
remember I like the fresh squeezed lemonade.
That's true. Pour a little Ciroc in there, and you got your own drink.
That's my
Anyway,
favorite.
point being, okay, maybe don't get rid of the carnivals, but at least be more strict on them. Because if me and little Sadie go to the
That's
carnival,
right.
she said, Daddy, I want to ride the little kitty ride.
And everyone should have the peace of
know?
mind that they are safe going on these rides. Absolutely, I agree.
Anyway, they shut them down. Dave
Dave says, "Come on, you're trying to put carnies out of work. Then what will
Yes.
they do with their crazy?"
Carnies, yes.
That's awful.
That's greasy hands. That's disgustingly gross.
Kim, back when we were talking about violent video games, says get kids involved in the arts, sports, music, things like
What
this.
about karate?
Yeah, that's an art. Yeah, make them go outside and play. Fresh air is good for kids. I agree, Kim. Absolutely. So, okay, now on to the next subject. Since
Oh,
we've
I got
already
a good
passed those.
subject. We're going to talk about my debate.
No, we're not.
Yeah, listen. No, seriously, I want to know. I just have a question. Wait. Sterling Fest, what? Awesome. Went with my kids. Okay, it was great. There we go. Brianna, what up? How come I'm like missing a comment? Do you see any comments?
Sometimes also people, if we don't comment or say anything about your comment, it's not that we ignore you. We don't see a lot of them.
That was weird.
I try to see all of them and make sure that I cover everybody's, but there's some that he sees that I don't see and vice versa. So we're never trying to ignore you. So we love you. But if you really want to get
Everybody hates me.
your question out, as long as it's appropriate.
Danny, what the hell? What's going on here? All these bugs are running around. No, just joking.
Ooh, Matt says, I think video games desensitize them to violence. Over time, like an addict, you'll eventually need more stimulus in order to reach that same original high. That's true.
Yes, I agree. Okay, here's my question. You're out. This is a logical question. You're out. You're at the bar. You're having a cocktail, and you're with friends. You're hanging out, and then, let's say realistically, next thing you know, you look over, and your ex shows up. Now, what do you do?
Nothing, because they have just as much right to be there as you do.
Absolutely, I do agree. But you're playing it cool. They're being all weird and fidgety. Aaron, what do you? Oh, you're not even anyway.
You pay attention to
What do you guys
who
do?
you're there with, and you don't even notice that they're fidgety. That's my answer.
Okay, so do you wave to them, or you totally ignore
No,
them?
no.
That's the question. If you make eye contact, do you wave?
If you like,
or ignore them? That's all I want to know.
okay.
Wave or ignore them like they're nobodies.
If you're going to the bathroom and they're like in your eye line and it's awkward, yeah, you just like flash me like, hey, I see you. I'm not being whatever. But if you don't need to look like go and if you're going out of your way to wave, no. Oh, just
I
leave
never
them.
said go out of your way. I'm saying you made eye contact. Do you wave and say, hey, how you doing? Or you just ignore them?
A couple factors is how toxic was the relationship.
Everything's
and
normal.
How did it end?
I don't know.
Those actually
I don't know.
matter.
I've come into this.
Well, you've never dated anybody, so
Listen.
you wouldn't know.
Well, I'm just-
I've been to the bar and I've ran into an ex before.
Okay.
And it was
what'd you do?
And it was fresh.
Caroline says ignore them.
It was fresh off of our breakup, and
Wait, it was fresh off the breakup?
yeah,
Okay.
and
Like how long? Like a week?
no, I'd say like a month or two or whatever.
Okay.
But we did it for a while, so whatever. And he walked in and he saw me, and it was just a nod. Like we just nodded, and then we never looked at each other
So
the whole rest of the night.
he acknowledged you after you seen
Because
him. and
only
he just said
because
bye.
we met each other's eye line. If we wouldn't have been looking at each other at the same time, there would have been no need for
But
us.
since you did, he was a nice guy about it and just went like that.
And we just nodded to each other, and that was
so
enough.
that's being what's the word I'm looking for? That's being
But
respectable.
if you don't need to do that, then ignore them. But if you're like, if it's an awkward second where you're both looking at each other, you're like, meh, you don't need to go out of your way to ignore them either. Just nod and move on.
All right, we got a lot of comments. Read some comments.
Nod and smile. Yes, Marcia, very good. I like that. Do nothing. You have moved on, and they have too. Yes.
But I'm just saying, you could be, what's the word I'm looking for? You could be not reasonable. You could be, I guess, humanized. Like, you could be nice. Like, hey, if you're looking at each other, you can at least wave or say, oh, hey, how you doing? Or not. Whatever.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying, because I like to be friendly, but here's the thing. When you have a past with someone, you got to be really careful how you handle that, because past feelings, even if you're not trying to, or if you don't have feelings for that person anymore, you don't really know if they do or not. And you could feed them with any little acknowledgement.
Like one of these?
No,
I'm just joking.
Stop doing that.
I'm
God.
just saying. No, I meant be civil is what I meant. You can be
No,
civil.
That's the word.
But you can be civil, like I just said. If you don't have, like, if you guys are just going about your time and you're not even paying attention, then just ignore each other. But if it's like an awkward, you're walking past each other, it's like a okay, hi, and then move on.
Okay,
we
fine.
all
All right.
know, I'm going to put on a meme. We all know that you're probably, this is hypothetical, right? This is all hypothetical. We're not even going to.
You never dated anybody. What are you talking about?
No. Well, what just happened this weekend?
I don't think people can hear you. So, anyway, next subject, Danny. Go ahead.
Oh, we just
Aaron did
Helder says from Brazil,
happened?
kiss Danny show.
From Brazil, Kiss Danny Show.
This is the Danny
Danny
show.
Show. It's not the Flippy Show. It's the Danny Show.
This is the Danny show.
Damn it! I'm gonna punch Danny in the eye so she has a black eye. That should look ugly. Everybody will not see me.
I love you guys. You guys are the best.
What? Nobody loves me?
No, because you're mean.
guys suck.
Mean.
Lance said the knot is perfect. Yeah.
Let's
I like
see.
that.
I ran to my ex-fiance and his new wife. I did nothing. Just walked past. Yeah. See, you don't need to because you know what? They're there with their people.
Hold on. Okay, hold on. Did okay? So did he look at you? Did he notice you, or did he not notice you and you just kept walking? That's my question. Then. That's my question.
You're dead to me.
You're dead to me.
Okay, Kevin O'Leary, you're dead. You don't take my deal, you're dead to me. You're a dead fish.
Kim says you're both adults. Be nice. You don't have to give them a big smooch. Just
I
be
agree.
kind. Yeah.
Yeah, see,
like
I
I
do
said,
agree.
I said there's no reason for you to go out of your way to be mean.
Damn.
You know.
Lance
I
said
didn't.
she'd still be friends with a black eye. Damn it, I'm giving you two black
Aw,
eyes.
thanks, Lance.
Then. You know what? Let's block her camera off.
I got it on the Danny Show right now.
Oh, I love
The
you
Danny
guys.
Show. Okay, well I hate everybody.
You guys are so the best.
Chris, the
JK.
Chris Show.
Yo, this is the Chris Show. What up? Actually, it's the Danny Show.
Aw.
I work for Danny now. She got me under contract.
Well, that's okay. We can get a green room now.
And a blue room. So make sure you guys leave in a comment right now. Let us know what you think about that, because that's a very interesting question, because I think everybody could act differently. And please like and share this, or Danny here will break your legs.
Gary says he noticed me and I walked past. Dead to me.
Okay. Well,
I love it.
sometimes, I don't know the whole situation, but sometimes that,
So, well, I
It's
feel
called
like
for.
That chapter of your, like you don't have to. Like I said, if you run into them and it's kind of like feel free to nod or do a little wave or whatever,
Damn.
but don't.
Okay,
don't-
Danny Show.
Don't go trying to start a conversation.
Well, no, here's my opinion. I wouldn't go start a conversation, but I'm so cool, I'm so cool like a new fresh coat of paint. But what I would do is just, wave or nod, whatever. Yeah, I'm cool like that.
Oh, okay.
Although maybe I shouldn't. I don't know. Let me talk.
Look
to
at everybody at
let me
the
talk
Danny
to my
Show.
Let me talk to my wife.
Everybody. That's 414 debate. It's the Danny Show.
What the hell am I, chopped liver? All right, I'm going to take a poop. I'll be right back.
Oh, okay. Wait, we still got a couple more
Oh,
debate topics to
damn,
cover.
okay.
So, let's see. And I know what you're gonna say, but we want to know what the audience has to
I
say.
already know what I'm going to say about everything, because I already know. I know what you're going to say.
I know you too well to know what you're gonna say about this, though.
Damn, Danny does know me really good.
What is more important, money or love?
Lambo.
No, your wife is watching, so be careful. Tread lightly.
Starts with an L. Lambo.
Love is evil. Say it backwards, right? You know what Aaron told me? No, little Sadie's number 1. Mommy's number 2. And I'm probably like number 0.
Good answer.
I'm going to start sleeping on the couch just so I can get some sleep. Oh, we got little Hopi, too.
That's good. I like your answer.
Wait, can you repeat the question?
I said, what's more important, money or love?
Oh, okay.
I feel like if it can go hand in hand, but definitely
Well,
love.
you can't build you can't build houses on
Although-
hopes and dreams.
Love is much more fun when you're not poor. So,
Well, I'd rather cry in a Lambo than a Jeep, just saying. What? I'm just saying.
oh my God.
So little Sadie and Caroline, we're going for a ride. Let's go. Let's get it.
Oh my God.
well, let
they
us
can
know.
take the car. I'll stay home.
I'd rather be brokenhearted in a Lambo than a Jeep.
I totally
I think Roy
understand
said
both
that
sides.
One time.
Oh, you did?
I think he did. So if I'd be sad and cry, I'm gonna cry in my vet or something. I don't know,
Yeah.
something like that.
See, Brianna says love. That shouldn't
Danny
even be a
show.
debate. Love.
Wait, who said that? Oh, Brianna, what up?
Love because money comes and goes. Love is through richer or poorer. See? Love it. I love love.
Yeah, so do shitty friends. Anyway,
But I do understand the money thing too because
Caroline
money
says
is
love
good.
because money. Oh yeah, richer or poor. I do remember those vows. I think I was drunk when I said it. No, just joking. I'm only joking. I meant him with all my heart.
You were at the courthouse. Let's be real.
Just mute this if little Sadie's watching. Beep.
Okay, so here's a related question to that last question. What's more important, beauty or brains?
Sex. No, sorry.
In the middle, right there.
I'm just saying.
Okay, but you did not answer the question.
Well, it's beauty and it has a brain. I don't know.
No, is it okay? Is it more important to like if you're
So
looking?
date a super hot chick that's dumber than a doorknob, or an okay looking chick that's smarter than a smart.
Well, okay.
So her faces can be busted up and stuff.
Have you ever
but she's
dated
smart.
someone that's been like dumb?
Yes.
Okay, and
Like
but
stupid dumb.
were they really pretty?
Super hot.
Okay, so picture that, and then picture someone who is intelligent and actually knows stuff and knows how to be an adult.
Well, you know
and
what they really say is like sexy to a lot of guys now is smart.
Caroline says beauty.
Beauty. Okay. Now she says Christopher. She's my full name. See, I got people watching, so I got to be careful. Like, can I just say what I'm really? No, listen. Anybody can be watching. I'm still gonna say what I'm thinking.
Yeah, he has no
I'm
filter,
still gonna
people.
say what I'm thinking. I don't care who's watching.
No filter.
No filter at all. This is what I have to. I have to
I didn't even finish the
literally.
question though.
I have to get on you every time. I'm like,
Beauty.
don't.
So wait, we're beauty or smarts, right?
Beauty or brains? Yes.
That is a tough question. Depends where I'm going. If you're going to an event, you want the hot chick. If you're probably living life, you want the smart chick.
And when I'm doing my
So that's a two-part question.
Taxes, I want the smart chick.
That's a two-part question.
I've dated both. I've dated both, and let me tell you something. Brains is more important. People.
Well, Brandon said got to be able to hold a conversation. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
They have to. But can we just have them being both?
Yeah.
Let's see. Carrie says, "Money is my key. I can help my parents out, and that is love." TM.
See? Wait, I don't see that. Where's that?
TM. I love it. True love is way more important. Money
Wait, who
won't
said
bring you
that?
happiness. Carrie said it. Let's see. Caroline's
Why do I
beauty.
not see these?
Lance says beauty. I can be the brains. Okay. Everybody's saying Chris.
Why does somebody got to bust my chops?
Carrie's brains because you have an intelligent conversation. Yep. Got to be able to hold a conversation.
I'll tell you what I hate, though.
Asian persuasion. Caroline.
Wait, who said that's my saying?
That's your wife.
I don't even see the. Oh, I just see it now. Asian persuasion
I
is
love
pretty.
her.
Asian persuasion gets you every time. Just saying. If you've never gone Asian, you might want to try it.
Asian
I
persuasion.
don't even know what I was gonna say. Damn, I lost my train of thought. Asian persuasion distracted me.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
See, Kim said, Chris, your wife is beautiful and smart. You got it all.
I know. And little Sadie's here, little Hopi.
Yes. Natasha says, I don't want a dummy, especially if you go and have kids.
Oh, I know what I was gonna say. It's like if you're dating somebody and you start talking about something like that's on a higher level and they're just so stupid they disagree with everything you say. It's like,
Ignorance.
hey,
Ignorance.
Remember, like Coming to America? What would you like for dinner? Whatever you want. What kind of dog do you like? Whatever you want. Whatever you want. And then he's like, bark like a dog, a big dog.
And they do
And it
it.
was like that.
Matt says, I'd say compatibility trumps looks to a degree, but she can't be a total hand grenade. I agree. For sure. And that's not just women, that's men too. Like, if you're a know-it-all, that's not good either. Like, brains doesn't mean that you're a know-it-all. Brains just means that you have a good head on your shoulders. You know, you're not dumb. You know, that's what I'm looking for over beauty.
So you could be a smart, dumb person. Ha ha! Yeah. So what would be final thought?
Well, for me, it's brains.
Aaron don't care. He just wants a hot chick that's like
So
an
beauty.
inch shorter than him.
Okay, so he's beauty. So what about you? Also, Helder said Danny for president.
My mic is
2020.
cut out. So that's
Yeah, blame it on the.
I'm
Right.
thinking.
Yeah. There's no mic cut out,
Can't
sir.
blame it on the studio this time. You can't blame it on the
There's
studio.
no
We got
cutout.
it.
It is you.
We
You are the
tested
cutout.
everything out.
Well, oh man, this is a tough one.
Your wife said beauty.
I'm happy where I'm at.
She'll be happy with whatever
It's-
you say.
It's a medium. It's like right that sweet spot for everything. And the bonus is the Asian persuasion. So what
Asian
can I say?
persuasion.
Oh, bam!
Yes, I love it. Okay, so
4 bonus points for that in the
I
pip
want
touch.
50% of each.
now that we have a little bit more time, we still do have a couple more questions
I
for
came
you
in
all
like a
to
wrecking
answer.
ball. I like that.
Let's see.
Aaron, did you just come in like a wrecking ball?
That's already trademarked. You can't use it.
So you don't want to get on the ball like a thonga?
No, I don't think
Oh my God.
I'm going to stick with the brains on this one and say no.
Brains?
So this
Okay.
is-
I'm not getting
So
out
this
a red ball and
girl,
a
so this
ball.
girl could have a snaggletooth and just be beat up, and you're fine with that. So she's super smart. Like
That's
Jeopardy
not what that
smart.
means.
Like Jeopardy smart.
That's not what that
Falling
means.
on a wrecking ball?
The whole point of the question is, do you go more after a pretty person, like, or do you go after somebody who has a brain and is smart?
No, I got it. I met a
Physical
lot of hot girls in my life, but when you
It
talk
doesn't
to
have
these
to be
girls-
one or the
listen,
other.
So when you talk to these girls, they're so nasty sometimes. So sometimes a lot of times that's actually a big front. Like gorgeous girl,
Ooh.
and she's just a snob. She's a terrible person inside. That's what I hate.
Yes, me too.
Just saying.
Me
Physical attraction
too.
usually starts
TM.
everything off, though.
Yep.
first, and
Yeah,
then
I mean,
you find
physical
out.
So it
attraction
goes back to
naturally,
peepee touch.
naturally is your first reaction
And then
to attraction.
when you engage with someone
Right.
that you're attracted to physically,
Right.
after that you find out.
But you gotta have all
I
your
feel
teeth.
like here's the thing though, and I've noticed this. I don't know how guys feel, but for a girl, and I'm sure a lot of girls will agree with me right now. I've met guys who have been not so attractive, but like if they're
Personality's great.
if they're really funny, they're attractive then.
They have
like,
all their teeth?
It's all of a sudden like, wow, why is that guy hot now when he wasn't hot before? You know, and it's because if their personality is kicking. I'm telling you, that changes everything. And I don't know if it's the same with guys, with girls,
Nah, I don't know.
but
Just don't take out all their teeth. That's a good start. for guys.
girls, let me know if I'm the only one here. But
If a girl is somewhat, there's a little bit of attraction at first, yeah. Then if she's funny,
But
Right.
if a girl smiles and she's missing 3 teeth, right off the bat, you're like, oh.
you can't. You're thinking of it so black and white. Like it doesn't need to be
No,
like
listen,
that.
guys are visual creatures. If you meet a girl, she can look whatever way she wants to look, bad, good, great, terrible, whatever. As soon as she smiles, you're like, oh shit, she's missing 3 teeth.
We're not talking about missing teeth.
Yes, because that's the start of it.
No.
Physical attraction for guys.
No, I'm
yes.
saying this is the question. Pay attention to it like this.
No, I know the question, but we're going towards this direction a little bit. Physical attraction. Like, if you're attracted, let's just say, theoretically, to, let's say, taller girls, if you're at a club, you're most likely not going to look at the shorter girl. And then
But if
whatever
a
you said
shorter
comes
girl
in.
pursued you and she had a really awesome personality and she was not like the best looking
Then-
girl, but she was cute.
Then that goes to the second point where you were talking about it. Yes, it could be.
Mm-hmm.
Depends what kind of guy you are. Hope you're not a dirtbag. Hope you give her a chance because it is supposed to be what's in the heart. So leave a comment and share this video right now. And Danny here won't break your legs and I'll give you a kiss.
Listen. So Marsha
What
says
happened?
funny is attractive. Dave says I have a good dental plan. She can get more cute if she gets you in your humor. Yes, I agree, Lance.
my
Absolutely. So keep it coming. We still want to know, but in the meantime, we have a couple more questions now that we have about 15 minutes here.
Dental plan.
Yeah, Carrie says, but you can always fill those gaps with chiclets gum, though.
I like her too. She's funny.
Yeah, see, funny is great. That is like one of my
Chiclet
favorite.
gum.
Like when even in friends, not even just like the person you're spending your life with, like my friends. Like you gotta have humor and you gotta be funny. Like that's my thing. I love funny people. Let's see.
Not the only one, Danny. Oh my God, Chris. Shh. Ha 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 ha. Well, I remember when I met Caroline for the first time.
And
That was interesting.
you can just leave it at that.
No, it was a long time ago, but she always had this like smooth, like just cool, collect vibe about her. I've always liked her, and no matter where we'd go, we'd always just end up like, oh, she's sitting there, I'm sitting here. You know what I mean? So
Meant to be.
yeah, you know what? It's funny because I don't know. I always loved being around her. She just had that positive vibe, that like love, friendly, like just go with the flow.
I love
Cool.
Caroline because she truly is kind. Like I don't meet a lot of people who are actually kind anymore. Like usually people have some kind of ulterior motive to their kindness. They're looking for something in return of some kind. But she's just kind to be kind, dude.
I know,
She's
I
great.
want to know what she thought when I first met her. What'd she think of me?
She probably was like, "Who's that loser?"
That's why she's all over me, like white on rice.
Probably.
Like white on rice.
Spike.
We got a couple. We got.
Oh,
a couple,
those spikes! Ooh, the spikes!
Hey, back in the day, I had way more spikes.
Yeah, and they were all
They were golden
yeah,
spikes.
they were vanilla dipped.
Yes, we have a couple comments. I still might do that one day. We got a couple comments. What do they say?
Let's see.
Nothing wrong with the doorknob missing 3 teeth.
Kim
Did you guys get
says,
that?
No, but
I did.
I didn't want to get into it too much. Kim says, my husband is super funny. Marsha says, if you can make people laugh, you're it. Caroline says, I love you guys. Thank you so much for people just tuning in. We are having a very interesting conversation here. Also, please make sure that you share this video so that you can be entered to win a Detroit Light t-shirt of your own.
Yeah.
At the end of this show today, we will be announcing who won last week.
Yeah, share this right now.
So
Like it.
if you shared last week, you could be the one that won this week. So make sure you stay tuned the whole way, and we will announce who won the t-shirt at the end of this show in a few minutes. We still do have a couple more topics if you want to hit them.
And Danny here will give you a virtual hug.
Yeah.
Well, there was a situation. I still don't know if Caroline was awake to remember this.
Oh,
so
God.
a couple days ago, little Sadie ripped one. It was pretty big. She just ripped one in the middle of the night.
So she did inherit something.
Yeah.
Yeah, she is your daughter then.
So she ripped one, and about a minute later, I ripped one. So my question is, I don't know if Caroline was laughing or if she was just like, I don't care because I'm tired. I don't know what happened.
She's probably used to it now.
Stereo.
I know, it's funny as hell.
I would have laughed. I would have laughed. if I was there.
OMG. So yeah, leave a comment right now.
Yes, and share. So, okay.
Oh, Caroline comment, you better read that one.
Okay, so let's see.
I've been drinking heavily with my water.
Caroline says, I knew when I first met you that I wanted a future with you.
Uh-oh.
Yes, add more spikes.
Yeah, they're
Aw.
falling out. Thanks, lovey-dovey.
Carrie says, when I met my boyfriend, he was shy. He couldn't look at me, but when he started looking at me more, I fell in love with him. Didn't think he had brains, but he did. Love him since. Aw, it's great.
Nice.
Thank you for sharing, Marsha. Let's see.
You gonna give her a virtual hug or what?
Yes, virtual hugs. Love you. Okay, so I want to know what you guys think.
About
So
the-
I'm sure that you know what an introvert
Open?
what an introvert or an extrovert is. Do you know the difference?
Nope.
Introverts are more like people who don't like big
Have
groups.
diarrhea?
No,
Oh, sorry,
stop.
go
Who don't like big groups. They don't like to.
That's definitely not me. I'm totally a party boy.
Right. Okay. So you're an
I'm a
extrovert.
super extrovert.
I'm also an extrovert. Okay, but
Is that why we get along so well?
maybe. But a lot of times it's yin and yang. Extroverts get along with introverts because it's like those are the missing pieces that you don't have. Like there's a lot of times where I feel like I'm a little bit of both though, because there's nights where I'm like, I don't want to do it. But this is the question though. Who is usually, now this isn't 100% all the time, but who is usually more successful, introverts or extroverts? I feel like in a lot of people's mind, introverts are more intelligent as far as like books, like they have
Mark
the book brain.
Zuckerberg, he's an
Right,
introvert.
introvert. It's like a left side brain, right side
The richest
brain.
man in the world.
Right. So a lot of introverts are very skilled in knowledge and, book smarts. And extroverts are usually people who are smart, street smart, and are,
Maybe a good salesman.
yeah, like salesmen. Yeah, exactly. So who do you think is usually more successful?
No comment. I don't even know about that one. I mean, that's
Did
like,
you even pick up what it meant?
yeah, it's like throwing some dice up in the air and whatever hits. I mean, maybe it goes more one way, but you got both that could be successful. I mean,
Lance, I'm an extrovert when I'm out and an introvert when I'm home. Well, don't you just have the best of both worlds?
there you go. Kaboom.
There's so many nights where I'm like wanting to go out and wanting to, be around people and be in touch with people. But then there's nights where I'm like out and I want to be at home. So
Yeah, I
guess
got that feeling.
I feel like I have a little bit of both. But for the most part, if I had to pick one, I'd be extrovert. So Carrie says extrovert. Let's see.
I think there's more career jobs in sales that if you're really extrovert, you can,
Right, like it's like a fake it to make it type of
you
industry.
can
Yeah.
sell if you're a people person.
If you're a people person, you can get a lot farther in
get that
some
commission.
things. Yes.
like a car dealer.
Danny, I think you know about this more than I do. As far as like what I am.
Caroline says introvert, they take the time to digest and see what works and what doesn't work. Marcia says extrovert. Kim says
Can either one of them do cocaine?
no. Kim says
ride the golden ball?
I'm an introvert, but I have to force myself to be an extrovert in my business. Yep. Brianna, introvert. Although most people don't think I am, both can be successful. They are just geared
Brianna's just
toward different kinds of
all-
jobs. That's
does it
true.
all.
She has a good point. Different types of jobs. So I guess it depends on what you're good at.
Career.
Yeah,
Good at
what
everything.
career you're leading yourself towards, and if that career is more of an extrovert career, then yeah, you got to be an
Like I
extrovert.
said, Mark Zuckerberg, he owns and like.
Yeah,
Bill
Mark
Gates.
Zuckerberg's
I thought
an
he's
introvert.
a little slow though.
That's what I'm saying.
He's
an
no,
introvert.
he's an introvert, meaning like he doesn't like he's socially not like
I'm the Terminator.
created a social
I'm getting to the
network. That's full of
chopper.
Right.
He's not a social person, but he created the biggest social.
they have more
How
time
much have
to
you had
work
to
at
drink?
home. They have
Not
more
enough
time.
yet. I'm going to get a refill.
Sorry, Danny.
Let's see.
Danny, I want to ask you a question.
What?
What do you think I am?
You're an extrovert.
Okay, just checking.
Lance says extroverts get more success with women. Carrie
Oh,
says
snap.
extrovert because they can make more connections
chicka
by
wow
talking
wow.
and be successful not only with money and also with their careers. Lance says forcing it is the worst. Allison says making me think here. Like Chris said, it could go both ways. I guess depends on what job. That's what I
Yeah.
think too. I feel like
Hooker or coke dealer? Same thing. What? I'm just saying.
Coke dealer's the introvert
Yeah, absolutely.
and the hooker is the extrovert.
Could be.
Oh my god.
Whatever you want, Your Highness. Hey, just pay.
Well, that's
Get the
I mean,
check.
hey, I like the
layman's terms for Krista.
I like that you're thinking. That's a good job, buddy.
Yeah,
That's a good job. You
You're
did good.
nice and cold, Danny.
I know,
You better
I'm
warm
always
up.
cold.
You better give these people some hugs.
Dave says all depends on the job. I agree, absolutely. So, now that we're gearing up toward the end of the show, make sure that you please share
You
this.
just like shook my pantyhose pretty bad.
Share-
End of the show already.
Share this, please, and then you will be entered to win yourself a Detroit Life t-shirt. In a minute here, we're going to announce who won last week. So if you shared the video last week, it could be you. Is there anything else you wanted to go over?
I want to talk about Tiger Woods.
Okay.
What you know about that, homie?
Mr. Pop
What you know
Culture
about
over here
that?
Actually followed something.
You know, actually, I gotta be honest. I'm
Wow.
actually really excited about this because we're talking about a guy that was on the top of the world and lost everything. I feel like you lost everything, and I'm not talking about money, but like your dignity, your
Well,
sponsorships. Like
I can't say
your
he
wife.
didn't bring some of that on himself.
No, he did.
But
That's the point I'm trying to make. He did.
Yeah,
So
even-
what I'm trying to
even
say
his
is like,
health- his health was really out.
yeah.
His health.
So I'm like floored and blown away that I mean I'm not saying I'm like a super fan, but what I love is you see people go through crap, like destroy everything,
came back.
and they come back,
Right.
and they win.
Because
win it all.
usually when
Yeah.
someone has a phase of their life like that where they're doing things that are inappropriate, like he was doing or whatever, they don't really have much of a comeback. They feel like they've lost their chances and they just have no chance. And so, I mean, I give him credit for keeping going. And even though,
Yeah, and you know, like it doesn't even matter about the money. He's set for life, but it's how you know fans view you.
Mm-hmm.
You still have fans. You lost all your sponsorships. You probably I don't know if he lost his kids, but his wife and everything. And like I think it was like 10 years. What? 2009. Yeah. So 10 years. Like and now you come back and you win the
Mm-hmm.
Masters and you got your jacket.
right.
I just love those type of stories that it may have taken 10 years. And I'm not saying he's the best person in the world.
Right.
But when you work hard and you try to
People
move
make
past your
mistakes.
mistakes
Yeah.
and you come back, like that's just freaking awesome to me,
And
man.
maybe he's really learned a lot from that, and maybe he's a different person. I don't like to totally categorize people as they were. I believe people can grow, people can change and get better. I believe that they have to really want to. I don't believe that society forces you to. I think you really have to want to change, but I do believe it's possible. And I do think that, if he really has learned a lot from this and he's just trying to get himself back on track, then yeah, good for him.
Some guys are just not.
People make
designed to be
mistakes.
he's just not designed to be married.
Right.
Well, yeah, but he was still doing golf. He was doing terrible, like
Yeah,
just terrible.
His health. He had some health issues.
Yeah, that his golf, like
I
his
think he hurt
golfing
his
sucked.
back.
Right.
I was reading on
99 problems.
He broke his back or something, and he had to go into rehab. He
Right.
was not doing well.
It's spinal.
But either way,
That's what Mike Tyson said. Anyway, I'm just excited he's back.
Even
Like
Mike
he's
Tyson
back.
Made a
This
comeback, and he did.
he
it
did.
alone.
Yeah, he did. This may be his last one.
but it counted. So, that's
You know,
all.
it may be the last major. He was in 15 of them, and I think this is his fifth.
They
This is
golf
fifth
till
though.
they're 60, 70.
Now I know, but the point is he going to win next year?
Like Jack Nicklaus.
But is he going to win next year?
Maybe.
I'm just excited he won. His kids were there. It was just awesome.
Very
So I was
cool.
excited. Jeez, give the guy a break.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Don't break his leg, man.
Nobody's saying
Nobody's-
anything.
nobody-
Nobody's fighting
Anyway,
against
I
you.
love you, Tiger. Peace.
Yeah, I'm your
Happiness.
biggest fan.
No, I was Michael Jordan's biggest fan.
Nobody's put him in the fire. He's already
Right.
been through all
People
that.
make mistakes, and there's people doing a lot worse. So I'm not
I
judging.
don't even watch golf, to be honest.
I don't
But
either,
I like the
but-
story. That's the thing, the story,
But
Be ready, Detroit.
now that we're reaching the end here, I will announce who won.
Here we go. We're always
the
reaching the end.
t-shirt.
But I'm not even done. I was just getting started.
Yeah.
Did anybody see any movies over the weekend? Shazam was number 1. Did you see that?
No.
Shazam.
Did you
Kazam.
see it?
Yeah, absolutely I didn't.
I was gonna say you did not.
No, I didn't. But I want to.
Shazam.
Anyway, number 1 over the weekend again, I think second week in a row.
Kim made a good point.
What
She said
happened?
you shouldn't be punished for the rest of your life for an F up. People change. We are all human. I agree. Definitely. So, okay, now that it's time, because I will forget if we go too far past it. The winner
Wait, I got it right here.
of a Detroit Life t-shirt for
Peter
sharing
Long! No,
oh my
I'm
god
kidding.
for sharing the video last week is Veronica Lockhart, also known as Lauren, please message us so
How
that
do you know
you
that?
could get your Detroit Life t-shirt. And if you want a Detroit Life t-shirt and if you want to be entered to win yourself a Detroit Life t-shirt, please make sure that you share this video. Share. We would so appreciate it. We love you guys so much for watching every Monday. We just love to be able to communicate with you, be able to talk with you about this crazy stuff, and be able to get your minds off of all the worry of the week and the weekend. And we love just hanging out with you. So thanks so much for tuning in with us.
Yes, thank you. Brianna said sports suck. Most sports do, I agree.
Yeah.
And we're going to have a beef tomorrow when I'm at Mexican Village, TM.
TM.
Yeah, we're going to go there tomorrow and eat, drink, and have a good time.
Yes.
And in the meantime,
Yes, we
in
are still
between
live at
time-
Wise Guy. Yes.
Oliver, yes.
Yes.
Tell Oliver we're at Wise
We
Guy
are at
Studio.
Wise Guy Record Studio
Yeah.
filming here every Monday night at 8 p.m. Woohoo.
Yeah, so don't sneak up in the back door and try to hug Danny. Just joking. I'm going to give a shout out to our sponsors. John Salvi, Salvi Styles. Make sure you check him out, salvistyles.com. Don't play yourself, treat yourself. Obviously, we got Go Promote. Hopefully, he's working on getting us some more guests. Also, we are at Wise Guy Records. Make sure you check them out, wiseguyrecords.com. We got New Era in the house. Also, we did team up with Nike, which leads me to my last one is Detroit Life clothing brand. Go to the website, check out our collaborations, DetroitLifeGear.com. And if you go there today and you purchase something at the end of checkout, punch in Detroit Life Live 20. Now, we have a lot of new stuff coming out for Detroit Life. I'm so excited. We are working on our kids line, obviously inspired by Simply Sadie. Sadie's my daughter. If you don't know, now you know, dropping some knowledge. And now I'm the Chief Motivational Officer. So now I got to be even more positive and do more shows.
Wow.
That's a lot of stress.
CMO.
Yes. Yes, TM. So
Carrie said, sports suck, TM.
so make sure you go to the website, support us. If you support the brand, you're supporting the show. I mean, we got cameras, we got lights, we got to pay for stuff. Mm-hmm. So just be ready. It's
not
so
easy,
go to
people.
DetroitLifeGear.com. Yeah, that's what's up.
All right. Well, thank you so much for watching, everyone. We will see
Wait,
you.
I want to take us out.
You always take us out.
Just mention if
Okay.
you want to be a guest on the show.
Yes, if you do want to be a guest on the show, if you have anything to promote, if you own anything like a store or any kind of business, come on in and we will just talk about it and promote it a little bit. If you have an event coming up you want to promote, get on here, message us privately. We will figure out a way to get you on. And we will see you guys every Monday night, 8 p.m. here on Facebook Live, Detroit Life Live.
Yeah.
Make sure that you check us out and share.
We got a couple comments real quick. Oliver also may want to speak to you guys. So if you want to
He
speak to
owns a
us,
salon up the street.
inbox us. So we'll definitely talk. Caroline, what's up? Yes, you get to see what your man does. And his personality, it's charismatic, and I'm a funomatic today.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, that's what's up.
He says, first time listening. Thanks for listening. Hopefully you will tune in
the
every
Danny
Monday.
Show, TM.
Support the Danny
I
Show.
came up with that.
It's not the
I
Chris Show.
came up with that.
I love,
DLL.
I love you guys so much. You're the best.
Great show.
You make my Monday so much better.
We're going to do the Flippy Show. No, the Sadie Show.
We got to have Sadie on here.
The Hopi Show, little Hopi.
I love Lucy.
All right, Janie, well, if you want to be a boss, bless up. Take us out there.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you check us out every Monday night at 8 p.m. here on Facebook Live, Detroit Life Live. We'll see you next Monday.
Detroit, the Motor City. It's who we are, how we build, inspire, empower, and strive for greatness. It's doing what they say you can't. Believe, even if no one sees it. It's not giving up. It's the drive to rise up. refusing to quit. That's the unstoppable force of Detroit. That's the Detroit life.
Tired of that basement sound? Then record with the best. Wise Guy Records Studios on Gratiot and 10.5 Mile in Roseville. Professional, industry-grade HD equipment for all your recording, mixing, and mastering services with affordable rates. Beat production by Supertrack. Call to schedule 586-945-5303 or log on to the website wiseguyrecords.com, Detroit's finest recording company.
Some people think success is easy. Truth is, success only comes to those who work. Who work later, who work harder. Willing to have the relentless mindset to have it. If you're waiting for the easy road to come to you, you'll never have success. Doors will never open for you. You have to break them down.
Nobody said it was easy.
Wise Guy Records Studios presents My Popstar Birthday. Have your little celebrity rock out during an authentic, professional recording experience for their next birthday party. It's karaoke fun featuring their entire VIP crew. So log on and book your party now.